Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lifestyle with Sharon. Today I've made this, oh my god, it smells so nice. I wish you could be here to smell it. This lovely cottage pie, but instead of using beef mince, I've actually used chicken in this lovely delicious juice instead. So it's kind of a chicken cottage pie. I'm going to dish this up in a minute and have this for my dinner. But if you want to see how I made this, keep watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. Say hello in the comments. Say where you're from. Love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So keep watching and find out how I make this. And I'm going to try some in a minute. Oh my god, can't wait. What a delicious dinner. So you want little cubes of chicken, like that. So I've got a pot here, about half a litre of water or 2 cups of water. So I'm just going to put the chicken in here. Into your pot with your chicken, you just add all the ingredients. So you do your onions, your parsnips, your carrots and your tomatoes. Bit of pepper, bit of salt. So this is our chicken and vegetables, and I'm brought it to the boil and then I've let it simmer, and then I'm just going to put the stock cube in. You can put any stock cube. This is a chicken one. You can put chicken or vegetable in there. And then we'll just put the lid back on and simmer it. This has been cooking away nicely. I actually decided to cook it slowly for about an hour, and the vegetables are all nice and soft. And then you can add your gravy granules. Now, as I said, you don't have to add the gravy granules, but I do because it just thickens it up a little bit and it gives it that lovely flavour, even though the flavour is delicious without it. It changes the colour up. This looks lovely. Right, so I'm just going to put this into the dish. I've got a holy spoon because I want to kind of add some juice in, but I don't want to be putting too much juice in. So I'm just going to take the contents out first before I decide how much juice to put in. That's about right. There's not much juice left. Now I had 2 cups of water with this lot of ingredients, and that would actually make a nice gravy for afterwards. Steamed my potatoes, so I'm going to put them into a pot ready to mash. So we'll get some salt, some pepper, because I don't add salt when I'm cooking these potatoes because I steam mine, whereas some people actually put salt in while they're cooking it if they're boiling them. So whatever way you do it, you know how to do your mashed potatoes. You don't need me to tell you, I'm sure. But I tend to give it a mash before I add my milk and butter. I just guess. And so roughly this amount of butter, whatever that might be. And I mix that in and then add my milk. Again, just guess. And normally I'd add chives as well, but I've run out. And then once it's all mixed, I kind of mix it around like that and gets it even more creamy. So I'm just going to scoop some of this mash onto this lovely mixture that we have here. So I'm just doing little bits at a time to kind of get it even. I want plenty of mash. I had roughly about just over 1,000 grams of potatoes before I peeled them or weighed them, or about 10 medium-sized potatoes. So I've got a normal tablespoon. It helps kind of just get that last bit off. And also then I use the tablespoon to kind of flatten this out. A deeper dish would have been nice. It's all coming out the edges, all this juice. I get the kitchen roll to soak up any of the excess juice around the edge. So you want really a nice deep dish. I could have done with a deeper dish, but I just don't have one. I'll have to buy myself one. So what I do is I get a fork and then I score very gently around the mashed potatoes, around the edge. And then I come back in. That gives it a nice design. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we'll put this in the oven, 180 degrees. So you can see this lovely filling underneath, and I'll show you what this looks like when I bring it out. So I'm going to cut into this. It seems such a shame to cut into it, doesn't it? Here we go. I'll just get a spatula. Take this up and bring it over to the plate. I'll take some of this lovely juice and filling and put it over next to it. Look at that. And excuse the hands, but I've just cooked some green beans. I just think that will go perfect with it.